Over 800,000 pharmacies in India have been shut their doors to protest against the online sale of drugs. Pharmacists are opposed to the government's plans to regularize the sale of medicines through e-commerce platforms. They say they're concerned about consumer safety and the legality of selling drugs online. Samudra Mitra in New Delhi says the Indian government aims to regularize the sale of medicines online.
In India, there are no specific laws banning the sale of medicines online, but there are no specific laws that enable it either. So it is a bit of a legal gray area. And what the Indian government has been trying to do is to regularize the sale of medicines online. And that is something that has enraged the brick and mortar chemists. They say this will affect the livelihood of about 4 million people, which this industry employs. They also say that online pharmacies actually do not check for prescriptions, and this poses a health hazard for consumers. But then online pharmacies actually are saying that the brick and mortar chemists never check for prescriptions anyways, and they are very happy to sell prescription drugs over the counter. So you have these two lobbies, the traditional lobby of the brick and mortar chemists versus the new lobbies of the e-commerce platforms, fighting it out for a $13 billion market, which is India's drug retail market. Now, it will be very difficult for the Narendra Modi government to actually stop the sale of online medicine, simply because this Prime Minister has invested a lot in trying to woo investors into India, and particularly in the technology platform, through his Digital India initiative. Just last month he was in Silicon Valley, wooing the likes of Facebook and Tesla and Google to come to India and connect nearly 1 billion Indians who are still not connected to the internet. So if his government now turns back and says we are not going to allow sales of medicines online, he will lose a lot of investor confidence.